down, now it's just going to dilute the beautiful sound of our voices.
Yeah,
this is
that
so
sucks.
sad.
What the heck, dude?
You don't want to hear us
Defeats
pop
the
off for
purpose.
up smash?
Yeah, we're definitely going to peak the mics if Tony hits another up smash immediately. The up air from disadvantage as well. Tony's been playing very aggressive from disadvantage, and Neo has yet to punish it super consistently yet.
But getting a lot of really good confirms here in this game 3. Really love the nair and the up air. Ooh. Yeah, perfect spacing on that as well, and able to take that very early stock as far as timing. Only 30 seconds has passed, and Neo already up a stock.
Pretty quick. Tony looking to respond with the same type of speed. That's that platform timing mix up. He's so good at those. 86% now. Tony ripping the F smashes. You never see him do those. He's feeling really comfortable right now.
But that was great awareness there from Neo, using the pin on the platform to kind of time it out. Yes. Almost falling into that up smash, but managing to maneuver around it. Yeah, have to be super careful landing on top of Anthony, able to use that fair to send off stage.
And maybe looking to use those pins to mix up the landing timings to hopefully stop Tony from just being able to throw out these up smashes in advantage so frequently, because it's been working out. And Neo finding himself with a bit of a lead here. 45% on Anthony. That's a healthy chunk of change. And up there, just barely going to do it. Neo finds himself in a bit of a comfortable spot, but he's yet to find himself as comfortable as he certainly would have been in every other set of the day so far.
Great narrative shield there as well. Anthony would have had a ton of shield pressure with that full side B. But catching the jump off of the platform with that up air as well, and tying up percents almost. Just has to get one combo here, able to get the fair into back air.
Tony is moving so well right now. But Neo rolls behind, finds the pin as well. That's a lot of damage. Careful with the recovery here. Neo is so good at getting those pin timings on the ledge. He is immaculate at that timing.
For sure. Ooh, but yeah, able to catch the spot dodge there with the F smash, holding it. It's really weird F smash, not super similar to a lot of other F smashes in the game. So definitely like a learning curve, but sitting at 150 now.
Yeah, 150 is going to be tough because Corrin is pretty good at finding kills around those percentages. Because throws are going to start to kill, up air is just randomly going to start killing, pin is obviously going to super kill. So Tony has a lot of things he's got to be worried about. However, around this percent, Cloud has a similar amount of kill options. Now stuck in the corner is Neo, and this is where those options become ever more prevalent. Back airs are coming through, that's going to send way off stage. Neo's got to be careful with the way he recovers. Tony's so good at pressuring here. Catches the drift in.
Ooh, okay, going to make it back to the ledge.
From deep.
I like that drop there to avoid the neutral B, but yeah, just going to die to up throw there. But still, really high percent here. Have to watch out for that up smash, especially when he has that invincibility, just dropping down with the grab, recognizing that he's going to be scared and shield, and catching the roll from ledge with F tilt. Okay, good stuff there from Anthony. Tied stocks here. Tied percent. Game 3. This could be a 3-0, which would be crazy because it would be the first 3 games of bracket that Neo has lost.
Yeah, that would be emphatic. You know that Anthony wants to take this as quick as possible. He doesn't want to give Neo any bit of space to try and take this back. Tony's been doing so well so far. He just needs to carry over for one more game, and it could be a stress-free W. But now off stage, he has that jump. He makes it back.
Okay, avoiding those back airs, which is very hard to do when you have such a limited recovery as Cloud. But yeah, only got a few more percent here before really have to start worrying about a lot of these kill options from Corrin.
Yeah.
But again, there's that great grab that we've been seeing from Anthony. Great spacing on this back air as well, but trying to land in center stage. Okay, great tech chase there with the side B as well.
That's huge damage. This feels really good for Tony. Now both of them are going to be dying to stray hits from time to time. That pin just not quite going to do it. Limit with the recovery, but there's that timing I was talking about. Neo's so good at those, and now Tony is the one who has to adapt to it.
Yeah, that looks so crazy too, because I was like, oh wow, he managed to make it back to ledge without having to use his pin. Definitely worked out there for Neo, and gonna take game 3. I think the biggest thing was like in the beginning of the game, Neo was just able to rack up so much percent getting those combos started with fair. Just fair into fair into fair into up air is so much percent. And it can be like very demoralizing to watch that happen to your stock. But I feel like
damage racks up so quickly.
Anthony was able to keep up though. I think avoiding a lot of those like heavy percent combos could definitely get in that game 4 that he's looking for.
Yeah, it could definitely be a big turn of the tide. Then it's especially demoralizing, like you were saying, when I feel like a lot of the times you don't expect the sword characters to put on a lot of damage with one hit like that. So when you get hit by a sword character, you're like, okay, give me like your 1 or 2 hit combo and then we're done with it. But Corrin can kind of keep you in the ringer for a minute or two. A few fairs, a couple of up airs. So it's kind of a much different timing. It's close to a shield.
Yeah, that was. But getting the parry there, not having to worry about the shield damage as much anymore. Using that falling up air to get some extra percent. Looks like he's kind of trapped here on the platform. But yeah, Anthony just great pressure here. Nao firing right back though, able to get the fair into fair.
Yeah, and you mentioned the platforms. Nao's been doing a really good job using pin on platforms. I really love the creativity that he showcases, using pin to land and kind of stall himself a little bit. He was using that, and it was paying dividends earlier on in the day, but Tony's been doing a better job playing around it.
I really like the mix-ups on the landing with Nair that we're seeing from Nao as well. I feel like Anthony had a really good read on those in the first 2 games, able to get those up smashes, but now Nao kind of mixing up the timing a little bit, making it a little bit more ambiguous, and then able to get Anthony dropping shield, and it's working out because Nair is such a good move for Corrin, able to get a lot of combo potential, but scramble situation here, nobody dying just yet, falling out of the up or the F smash, but yeah, there's the up smash. Gonna catch Nao landing on top of the platform. Anthony sitting at 125 right now. Have to be super careful. Yep, there's that pin. Not gonna kill just yet though.
150% with limit on deck from the corner. That F smash is certainly gonna do it. Tony does not feel too bad about a tie game here. After losing that game 1, momentum can easily shift away from you. But now with a little bit of damage on deck, the crowd behind him, Tony's feeling pretty good moving into it. That pin on the platform. Tony pressuring so strong, landing on the platform. But again, Nao was doing a very good job when Tony cross-slashes the shield. It's a great punish every time.
Yeah, great roll away there to avoid the extra shield pressure. Big damage here. Okay, nice. Love that DI from Anthony, choosing to DI in to avoid the rest of the combo.
Ooh, that's big damage on a Tony. 95%, barely staying alive. Now, living on deck, he just opts to use that projectile and let the neutral B go. 47% now on Nao as that pin not going to fully connect. A little bit too close. That hitbox can be awkward. Back air onto the platform. Tony's been good from there, but Nao swings from disadvantage and takes that stock off of Tony. 58% to his name.
Corrin up air, one of the best up airs in the game, dare I say.
Yeah,
I think
that move is busted.
It's so good. It's great out of combos. It's great at catching people landing. A huge hitbox, super strong. So definitely have to be very careful around that when you're trying to land as Cloud.
And also, I think the craziest thing about it is that it hits. Oh, okay. Happens to everybody. going into game 5. That's not the way you want to do it. But if you're Tony, you do know that all you got to do is avoid that. Literally worst case scenario.
It happened in the Andrew T set, and he won that set.
Yeah. Tony,
just keep your head up, King.
Sometimes can be due for one from time to time.
It's the tax.
Yeah, it definitely is the tax. But Tony has been quite the clutch player as of late, closing out some late sets. You saw him close out Andrew T on stream earlier. You saw him close out, if you've been keeping up with Midwest Smash, sets like him versus Loaf at Riptide, or like him versus like Failbot back to the Midwest Invitational. He has a lot of really great clutch performances. So this game 5 situation is absolutely where Anthony thrives.
All right, catching that dash attack from Nao, dashing back. But big damage here from Nao, able to get that up air 2 to extend. 69% off of that. And just keeps going.
Finding even more. Tony finds a limit though. Out of disadvantage. He's been finding a lot of those. Nao getting a little bit brazen. Finds a cross slash as well. And Cloud can catch up with damage so quickly. Yeah, I love the idea.
Yeah, that pin cancel into fair. That was kind of cute.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, trying to catch the landing here, but Nao not having it, using a lot more ambiguous movement that we've been seeing in the previous games. Using that get-up attack is going to be a really... Oh my gosh, okay!
Yeah,
we haven't really seen that neutral B much.
Yeah, Nao pulls it out at the best of times. He probably gets 1 per set, but it's always at these big momentum swing moments. Tony with that up, he's not going to fully connect. Tries to space it out, but Nao's DI is perfect.
Okay, Nair out of shield going to be a good punish on that. Have to be careful of the landing there, but also the Nair out of shield. Big damage here. Able to get these up airs as well. 58% here on Anthony. Have to watch out for the back air at the ledge.
And that's why you have to be so careful. It's not just a regular like sortie hit, put you in disadvantage, keep you there. Corrin gets these big combos, but that back air, Tony maybe making the most out of some suboptimal DI from Nao, takes that stock, and Nao takes a moment to breathe. That's so pivotal sometimes.
Yeah, especially when you're going up against limit Cloud, just waiting at that limit can be super important too.
Big damage now, 20% onto Nao, while Tony is just watching the percent fly up and up. All the connections there. This is where Tony has found the most in this set and in his career. That's a nice mix-up on the shield. Hasn't had the opportunity to do too many of those so far.
I really like how he did the side B 1-2 and then waited, because we've seen Nao get out of those situations so often that he's recognizing that and adapting. Really good stuff there to Anthony.
Yeah, Tony in Michigan is rather known for doing that so consistently and making and just making cross slash look unpunishable. So it's good to see him get some of those mix-ups in. Trying to mix up on shield as well. With limit on deck, both these guys could die at any given time, Neo has to be really careful about the opportunities that he affords Tony. He affords a grab, runs off stage with the cross slash, but it doesn't connect. Neo makes it back. Aggressive recovery in the up air is going to do it. Neo takes a lead, up a stock, but not out of it yet, just yet.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Not like this!
Okay. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. Tony made it back. I'm sure it scared him a little bit too.
Oh yeah. The high recovery from Anthony that we saw make him lose his second stock is definitely unfortunate because you don't want to recover low because Neo's proven that he's so consistent at hitting that pin timing.
Yeah, especially with the way that Cloud's up B can kind of miss ledge sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a very unsafe thing to do. The up B not going to connect. He gets the second hit though.
Yeah, not going to get punished for it.
Some damage, 150 now. Tony looking to find the stock at any moment, and then all of a sudden you're one limit interaction away from winning the game. Tony trying to mix up on shield. Neo doing a great job playing around, but the pin on the platform, he's been so good at those. Back air not going to connect either.
Right, yeah, these back hit of Nair not going to kill just yet, but that F tilt certainly will. 66% here, folks. Game 5.
And all of a sudden, things get tense,
yes,
right? Tony around mid-percent.
So
he has limit on deck. We've seen him do combos to end sets just like this before. He uses his jump early. He's got to be careful about how he lands. He does that successfully.
Yeah, fair, not going to be safe on shield. Have to be super careful here.
Early limit. You're not going to have any interaction with that to end the game unless you last quite a while. Doing a great job putting on pressure, though. He's catching a lot of Neo's options. He's covering them very well. He's playing safe in advantage and holding on to it. But Neo with the up air. This could be when he closes it out. Catches the air dodge with the pin. Super precise punish for Neo. And he takes it in game 5. Tony holding his head. Neo moving on to winners semis, or finals, actually.
Insane punish there from Neo. I was not expecting the pin whatsoever. It makes sense with the way that Anthony was DIing, but I was expecting maybe like an up air or something. But that pin, yeah, definitely going to seal the stock. Very unfortunate there for Anthony, especially with that SD, but he played great. He played his heart out. So definitely excited to see what he can do in losers, and maybe we'll get the run back.
Yeah, very possible to get the run back. I think of the players to wind up making losers,